Hello Aries, and welcome to Me Tarot Out. Today we're going to be doing a weekly reading for you. This is going to be from June 21st through the 27th. So let's give one more shuffle and let's see what the cards are bringing forward for you. This message this week for you ahead. I think this goes on here. Okay. Let's begin. You have awareness. You have awareness this week. When you look at this card, you can tell that he has a veil upon he has a veil on. He's lifted that veil or he's pushed that veil away. So now you're becoming aware of, you're having a lot of awareness this week is on your side. Pay much attention to of projects, of ways in which you're dealing with others this week. Just have a lot of, keep yourself aware. Stay on your toes this week. This is also a number 1, which is a new beginning. So if you're wanting to, start something new, or it also can represent towards you that you are going to be having a new beginning this week. But to keep your awareness and your wits about you, keep yourself in check and in balance. Don't put too much emotional or too much egotistic thoughts in your head about this new, fresh beginning that's manifesting for you this week here. This card is basically just telling you to keep your wits about you and stay very aware of people, places, and things that are around you. And yeah. So let's move on and see what else comes in with this awareness card for the week. I'm sorry to laugh, but look, new beginnings. That's what I just had said. New beginnings for you. You're going to be let's just say stepping through a threshold here, like the card is showing here. Be very, you're going to be on top of the world here in this new fresh idea, this new beginning, whatever is transforming or transpiring you this week to start, or something that you may have already started. You may think, well, I've already started this, it's not going very well, maybe I should take a little venture off, a little side street a little bit this way. But again, that is where the awareness is coming in. Just be very aware of what you're doing. Be very aware of what you're doing on this week, week for yourself here. Just have a lot of awareness. If something doesn't sound right, look right, taste right, push it aside. Because you want to start fresh. You don't want to pull in and bring all that negative energies from your past into you. Be very aware that on this fresh idea, this fresh journey, whatever this newness is to you for this week coming up here, is that you don't bring in the old. 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 It's not like I keep saying. It's just, here you have suffering and silence. Suffering and silence. You don't want to suffer. You don't want to bring suffering and silence upon you. So be very aware this week, on this fresh start, that's coming forward to you this week. You want to walk forward on this new path. Be very aware. You don't want to go towards the past and do a lot of suffering and silencing, because this is also a number 9 here, and it's also a blue border. Number 9 means there's You've learned a lot. You know, you've learned a lot. You're starting to come to an end, okay? And the blue is all about communication as well. So, you know, the, communicate. Get the communication out. Get the communication out. Speak your mind. But again, be very aware of whom you trust and whom you tell your secrets to. And, don't hold the gloom in you, like I was saying before. Be aware that you don't go backwards into negativity. Because you have a 9, here's a 9 and you have a 1. That makes 10. Tens are the end of a cycle, okay? End of a cycle. It's right here, end of the cycle. The end of the suffering and silence is the end of the cycle. Okay? Your first card here is awareness with that big bright orb or that halo. It's a circle. Everlasting, ever running circle of life. Keeps going, keeps going. You don't want to hold that suffering. You don't want to hold the suffering and the silence of old memories and keep them bog you down and grab you down, because you're stepping through the new threshold here. All right? You see what I'm saying here? I hope you understand. So let's go on here. Then you have positive movement forward. And this card was actually in reverse, and with this deck, reverse cards means it's much stronger. The message is very, very strong to you. So this positive movement forward is much stronger than the new beginning, awareness and suffering and silence. You know, it's just like adding all these together and boom, throwing them right at you this week here. I want you to go ahead, move forward in your positivity, let the negative that we were speaking of, leave it behind this door here. Leave it behind this door. You want to walk out fresh. You want to be fresh and new and have a lot of awareness of the good things, right? Your positive movement is moving forward, not backwards. And I'm looking here. This is a number 8, the infinity sign. When you push it this way, and 8 is the infinity sign. It's coming right below the awareness, with the circle, with the halo, with the globe. Well, the globe here as well. Standing on top of the world, everlasting peace and growth. Moving forward. Eternity keeps moving. Keep yourself empowered and be aware of your surroundings. It's another one. It's a transformation. All these cards are matching up with each other really quite nicely. Then you have temptation. Temptation here is coming in underneath the suffering and silence, and it's in reverse. So again, the suffering and silence with this temptation, you may be you're going to be a little bit tempted this week to go ahead and move backwards and keep rehashing and keep rethinking of some negative thoughts or ways that you've been doing things. But again, look at the roots on this. I'm going to flip it over so you can see how the roots are. He's popping up out of the ground, but those roots are wrapped around him. The roots don't really want to let him come out. Doesn't want him to let him come out, and he's reaching for this ball of light. He's reaching for this globe, this light, beautiful sunshine. There's a key here as well with the heart up, with the key with the heart. It's hold what's true to yourself, into yourself. Don't let temptation let you flow backwards, back into the suffering and the silence, okay? Because you've got the beautiful number 1 awareness here. You've got the fresh new beginning. Now it's time for you to go ahead and transform. Use the abundance and the awareness card and transform yourself to keep moving positive and moving forward. Your week is all about moving forward and being aware. Okay, and there's your reading, and I thank you, and have a great day. Bye now.